Hey everybody, it's Cassie. Am I late? I'm 1 minute late. I'm so sorry. I've been home for like 4 minutes, so I had to rush and get all the things together and get myself in my room and get ready. So, um, anyway, here we go. Day 2. Are we excited? How's everybody doing? Hi, Michelle. Yay, I'm so glad you're here already. Yeah, I'm excited for tonight. I'm so sorry. I'm just getting myself all situated and ooh, I forgot to get my stamp set. Shoot. Ooh, 1 second. Should I go get it? I could probably find something in here. Darn it. I was gonna use a Christmas stamp. I was rushing. I've been home. We walked in the door at 6:57. Okay. So, 1 second. I'm looking around at the piles of goodness around me. I'm thinking if there is a Christmas stamp I could grab. You guys, hold on. Say hi, talk amongst yourselves. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Robin. Thanks for joining. I'm excited you're here. Give me 1 second, okay? I love you guys. 1 second. I'm so sorry. I should have been prepared. Okay. Let's just grab something random. How about? Okay. Well, that's something random for sure. Something I haven't used in a long time. Do you guys have your stuff ready? Your stamps or whatever else you got going on? Okay, this is a really good challenge. I haven't used these in a long time. I just grabbed a few randoms from my basket. Oh, we have avalanches. I still have to finish cleaning my room here. Just get your stamp. We will wait. Yeah, I did. Yep, thanks. Okay, roll up the sleeves. Sorry, I'm gonna have a drink of water real quick. Getting myself settled. I want to make a card because today's prompt for Carve December is holiday. So I thought that would be fun to make a card. 1 second. I have a card base. Okay, let's see. Well, let's just start. Look at, I've got this. Oh, you can't see. Let me flip everything around. Okay, I'm getting settled. I'm sorry, you guys. Take a deep breath, and we're ready to go. Okay, I'm so glad you're here. Are you guys creating with me tonight? Let me know if you're going to craft alongside me. If you carved a stamp, let me know what it is. I just found these. These are very random, but I think it'll be a good challenge and fun. Okay, so this is an older, excuse me, visible image stamp set called De-Stressed. I really love these backgrounds. They're really fun and cool. And then these two from scrapbook.com that are fonts, solid and an outline. These are really fun. And I don't even know if I've ever used them, to be honest. It looks like maybe a couple of them. So great choices, I think. It's going to be fun and challenging for us, for me. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so Carve December for today is holiday. So that's our stamp prompt. And then Craft Your Stash for today is stamps. So if you are going to follow along and you have your things, I would love to see them. My stamp for today for holiday is a string of like Christmas lights. I love, I actually put lights on the outside of my house this year in my new house, and I love them so much. They just feel so cozy and warm and fun. And so I also stamped them here just so you could see that's what they look like. Ooh, that's an avalanche. It's going to be okay. So anyway, that's my carving for today. So we're going to create a card, a Christmas card. Why not? That'll be fun. Robin said, I carved the word family. I'm working with you. Wonderful. Yay. Okay. That's very exciting. I can't wait to see your carving in the group. So make sure to share it. Okay. I think this is going to be our base. Let's see what size it is. 5.5, it looks like. 5.5 squared. So I need a cutter. And let's get some of our white paper. Let's see here. White paper. So I've got this big pad here, this mixed media pad that I've been using. I think you guys are aware. This is great paper, by the way. This make a great big journal, because it's 9 by 12, so it's kind of big. So if you wanted a larger journal, this would be a really great choice. The paper in it is really amazing, and it's thick, but it's not too thick. It's kind of a really nice in between. Here it is. Here's the paper. Ready? You can hear how thick that is. Yeah, so I'm really loving it. I've been using it with watercolor and acrylic and just all sorts of mediums, and it's fantastic. So I recommend it. Let's go 5.5. Actually, we'll go 5.25. How about? So we can see a little bit of that craft card through this, and we'll just do 2 layers and keep it simple. But I think this will be a fun project for today. Yeah, that sounds great. So now we've got 5.25 square. Let me make sure I did it right. Ooh, hold on. Okay. Oh, ended up being a busy day. Vicky! Oh, Vicky, hi. It's so great to see you. I'm so happy you're here. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a border. So this will be our card. Okay, I'm so excited. So this is the main stamp that we're going to use because this is the stamp I made. So we could do a border around, or we could just do it across the top. I kind of like across the top, honestly, but I'm open to suggestions. And I also want to use these as like background. I don't know, maybe we'll do the circles. I'm not sure. Let's pick together. Man, I used to use these a lot. I really love this set. It's a really nice background set, especially for art journaling and stuff like that. Let's see. I kind of want to use the circles. So let's see what we do. I have no idea. We're going to just wing it together. Did anyone else carve stamps? Here's a black ink pad. I think that we could use that. Okay. I am trying to find, oh, I know, I've got this over here. I'm still sort of learning where I put all the things, when you have a new space or you rearrange your space, you kind of have to remember where stuff is. Okay, so first I think I want to make a background on here, and then we can do this along the top, or should I do this first? Yeah, let's do this first, actually. I think that will help because I don't want anything overlapping it. So that's going to be good. And I'm going to do it in black. This is Hero Arts Intensified Black. And so it does say right here, waterproof for watercolor and markers, dries permanent and quickly on most papers, yeah, so this is waterproof and alcohol proof. So it's one of those what is it? Like hybrid ink pads. So it's a really good one to have. I don't know how they make it work for both, but they do. It's pretty cool. Okay, so let's go across this top here. Maybe I'll go here and then we'll just flip it around because I want to make sure it's kind of right on the top and goes over the edge a little bit, and I'm going to go all the way across, so I'll have to stamp it twice. How's everybody doing? I'm so excited you're all here. This is so wonderful. I hope you're having a good week so far. It has turned out to be a really busy day for me, and we're just running around like crazy here. So I I had to take my son to an appointment, and we walked in the door at 6:57. I was like, I have to go immediately so I can get back here and hang out with you guys. But it all worked out. Okay, I'm going to overlap this a little bit. I didn't make it so it would be like a fully repeating thing. So this, I'm going to have to, actually, it's not too bad. I have to do something there to connect those, but look at how cute. I love this. This is so fun. This is going to be a fun one. I think I might use it multiple times because maybe I'll use it to make my Christmas cards. I haven't done that yet. Have you guys made Christmas cards yet? Let me just make sure. Sorry, I wanted to double check and make sure I'm seeing everything right. I am. This is a little bit crooked too. I hate when it's crooked. There we go. Okay, look at this. This is so fun. All right. So now I think I just want to have some of these circles like on the edges to create like a distressy kind of edge. So let's do that. And that can be in a different color. Let's see. What if we do, I kind of want it in paint so that it's a little bit, I don't know what I'm trying to say. So it's like a little bit distressed and messy, kind of. I'm thinking about color right now, so I should say this out loud so you guys, maybe you can help me. This is going to be a Christmas card, and I'm okay with traditional, but I also do really like non-traditional. Ooh, I love this gold. Oh, I already have some gold out. Okay, let's see. So I do have like red. This is primary magenta, but it's kind of red. And then I've got a blue, like ultramarine type blue. Oh, sorry. Okay. Sonia says, I've not carved anything yet, but I've started sketching out a design. Wonderful. That's the first step. That's great. Thank you so much for the compliments. Oh, you started your Christmas cards already. Wonderful, Robin. And Michelle says, Christmas cards done. All my extras are being donated to Creative Kindness. Wow, you guys are amazing. Lime green and red. I love that. I love that idea. Okay, let's find a lime green. That could be tricky. Let's see. I do have lime green, I think, in like other paint. So hold on. Oh, here. Is this it? Ooh, this will work. Olive green light. That's pretty close. It's not exactly. Oh, wait. I have some sprays up here, though. Look at this. Chartreuse. We can use this somehow. I will use that. So should I do red? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry, but I'm just deciding on things. I'm going to spray onto this mat. And then we're going to try something. I don't think I've ever done this, but let's just see. We're going to dip our stamp into it and see what we get. Yeah, I want it to go this way though. Hold on. Dip and stamp. Okay, it's very just circles, but I'm okay with that. It's kind of fun. Oh, nice. I'm digging it. Of course, it didn't get any grunge on it, but that's actually okay because it doesn't need to be grungy for this. Let me clean up my mess here, though. That made a right mess. Here we go. Let me get a baby wipe. Okay, good. That's a beautiful color. Beautiful color. What'd you guys have for dinner? Tell me. I need to know. Okay, that's looking really good. Let's see. I think I want to do the letters. What do you think? What if I do the letters in red and we make a word with this? Maybe red with an outline. What would that be? Like, I don't know, maybe a black outline or turquoise or something. We could go real funky with this. What's our message going to be? I think it needs to be pretty simple. We could probably do like something like merry and bright or something like that. Or I don't want Merry Christmas. I just want something, kind of fun and simple. Maybe merry and bright. Let's see if that fits in this space. I'm going to do more around the edges too, but I just want to see how this is going to fit in here. Do you guys have alphabets? Do you use? Oh, Joy is good. Little Caesar puffs, first time, so good. Oh, okay. I don't know what that is, but that sounds yummy. Homemade chicken noodle soup. Oh, Michelle, that's so good. I had homemade turkey soup from Thanksgiving turkey yesterday, I think, and that was really good. Or a couple days ago, I can't remember now. Where's my Y? Let's see. Joy. Joy is a good one. We could just do joy. That would be nice and simple. But look we can fit Mary. Or we could do what else could we do? Joy and what? All right, think about it. I think we could do a 5 or 6 letter word on here. So that's mainly what I wanted to see here. These are really good. Anyway, let me know if you use alphabet stamps in particular, or dies, and if you like them, and if you know what that relationship is like. Okay, let's see. I want some red. Maybe I'm just gonna do red splatter. I don't know. I'm thinking it through as we go. We do need to add some gold somewhere too, honestly. Red, green, and gold, that's fun. Okay. Let's start with a little gold splatter, because that will be pretty. Ooh, is that going to be too weird? Hold on. We'll just try it. It's not going to hurt. That's a really good red. This is actually primary magenta, but it is a good red. Yeah. Oops. That green isn't dry. Let me go on the other side where it's more dry. Okay. Not a lot. We don't want it to look like a crime scene or anything, like blood, but I'm liking just a couple little pieces. All right. We might use we are going to use red somewhere else, more red, but I just don't know how or where yet. So I'm going to keep that little pool of it out. Okay. I can color in the little lights. Let's do that. And we want something that is kind of translucent, because lights are not opaque, right? Whoops. So you could use like a Posca or something, but that would be more opaque. So I'm just thinking it would be good if you used, if you're going to do something like this. I'm trying to get markers out here, sorry. That, it would be good to use like a watercolor type thing, We could do pink, we need blue. Let's see. What else? What colors are we missing here? I think that's the normal colors, right? Okay. Oh, yeah. Also, let me know if you're creating with me. Did I already ask you that? I just like to know what's going on. I know we can't actually say words to each other, but I like to feel like we're talking, having a conversation instead of me just talking to you. It's nice when we can share with each other and interact, and I'm really curious to know what you guys are up to. Okay. I'm not going to make it standard. Oh, this is so cute. I love it already. No, it also would be cute to do this in green. I like that too. All right, let's do red. So I've got joy. What else should I be doing? Or should we just do joy? I'm okay with that too. Okay, we'll do a green and a pink. We'll do one of each. How about? So cute. Are you sharing your makes in Cassie's Collective also? Just want to put that out there. If you are, thank you. I've seen a few and commented, but if you're making stuff or if you're carving or even if you're doing something that's different than what I'm doing here, or you're not necessarily doing stamps but you're making a project, we would love to see it. Okay, so share in Cassie's Collective. I'm going to dry this green really quick so I can do other stuff to it. I'm making a day 2 tag. Awesome, Michelle. I can't wait to see it. Your day 1 was so pretty. I love that you experimented with the acetate that you had and went with it. I love that. That's my favorite thing, and I'm so happy that you did that. I need something that isn't wet. Well, we'll just try it. These are just taking a long time to dry, so I'm just pulling some of the excess out. Oh, I love that color. So good. All right. Let me see. I want a little bit more on the outside. I wonder, I kind of want golds, and I'm thinking it might be nice. I'm just going to stand up for a second and see if I can find golds. Oh, I picked it first thing again. So last night we used the silver from Lisa Horton, and tonight we're going to use the gold because I love these so much. Oh, ho, 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 Noel. Those are all great words. Yes, thank you. What are the watercolor markers you're using? Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry I didn't show you. These are Ecoline brush pens. They're amazing. They're super juicy and awesome. So it's basically, it's the same thing you would get in the Ecoline pot here, which is just liquid watercolor. It's the same thing except in a marker form, and it's a brush tip marker. So really, really great to use, and really, they have lots of colors. They're super juicy. They last forever, and I absolutely love them. Thanks for asking. I'm sorry I forgot to tell you. Robin says, I use clear Duralar and used embossing powder. It looks so cool. Awesome. Yay. I can't wait to see that. Michelle said, note to self, distress frosted crystal embossing powder was a no-go. Oh, man. Well, you know what? Sometimes we learn the best way from doing something that doesn't work because, yeah. So, yeah, I feel you. It's good to know what doesn't work. You just got more information that you can take into your next project and remember not to do that. That's funny. There's a lot of times where I'm like, ooh, that did not go as planned, but you don't know unless you try, right? So let's just try this. I'm going to stamp it. Actually, I think it'd be pretty inside this card base because it's a craft card. Gold and craft is like so pretty together. So I'm just going to see how it's stamping here. Make sure I'm getting enough ink. Yeah, I need more. I need more. Might need to get a re-inker on this baby. Okay, sorry if I'm shaking a little bit. All right, this is still really pretty. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of gold in there, but man, I think I'm gonna have to re-ink it. I have used this one a lot. Let's try a little bit more on the side. Well, maybe, yeah, let's go on the side. Okay. It's pretty. It's like almost a watermark look, but I want it to be more golds. More gold, more gold. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, hold on a second. I'm so sorry. I want to scroll through and see the chat for 1 second. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Let's see how it looks on the front. I might have to pick a different gold for now because I need to get more, but I don't want to overlap it, but I kind of just want like a little gold accent Oh, that's pretty. It's a little bit more subtle. Can you see? Or let's see. But it's not as shimmery gold as I want it to be. So let's see. Let's see. Maybe I'm going to try this. Let me give it a good shake. Okay. This is the best gold in all the land. It is Amsterdam acrylic ink, and it's deep gold. And it's, I think I've gone through like 2 jars of this already because, oh, why did I put it in there? That was a bad idea. Let's see. Can I get it out? That was such a bad idea. Why did I do that? Okay, here we go. Okay, let's try this. I just want a few. Ah, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Deep gold for the win. I want more. More and more. Maybe I'll send this card to one of you. Would you like that? If it looks good anyway, right? This is a very distressy kind of Christmas card, but kind of love it. Let's put a little bit more gold right up here. Sorry for all that pounding there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, see now, can you see the shimmer? It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it is way more shimmery. Just gonna trust me. All right. Did you, if you're creating with me tonight, did you pick a stamp set from your stash that you haven't used in a while? I think last night I said something like 6 months or a year or something. Did you pick an older stamp set or something you just haven't used ever or in a while? I'm curious. Okay, I think we're done with the stamp. I like what we did here, and it's very non-traditional and pretty fun. Okay. Let's see. Do we want to add more color in the background, or do we want the background to be white? I'm thinking of like doing watercolor around here, and then maybe we could stamp the words onto separate paper and like just glue them on or something and maybe like raise them. I don't know. What do you think? Yes, I would treasure one of your cards. Oh, Michelle, thank you. I found one I've never used. That's amazing. Only one. I can say that I have lots of stamps that I've never used, unfortunately. So maybe I need to keep going and make more things. You know what would be fun? Actually, to show you another way you can use these markers. Are you guys good if I make like a little watercolor like circle in the middle here? I'm stamping with a Dollar Tree stamp tonight. Oh, well, that's exciting. Um, you want everything I make. That's really sweet. I love you guys. Let's see, what color? I'm gonna stamp the letters in red, I think. So let's see. Red. I can't decide. I kind of want to do an Ecoline color so I can show you a fun way to use them. What if we do, I kind of wanted a turquoise. I don't think they have a good turquoise, but maybe we could make one. What do you think about that? These are hard to get out. Okay. I have this, which is, it's actually called turquoise blue, but I don't know how turquoise it is. Let's find out. And then I have this, which is deep green. I don't know. I'm going by the lid, which is not always helpful. So let's see. I'm going to color some of this onto my mat here. That's pretty turquoise. Yeah. Okay. So I'm coloring onto here. If you have a Teflon mat, or something like that, that's like slippery, you know, that you can put something like, oh, you could do it on here if you have an acrylic, block or something like that. That would work really well. Really need to clean my water. I have dirty water, which is very unfortunate. So my brush is kind of wet. I just patted it off, and then I'm going to pick this up And actually, before we do this, I do also want to get my paper wet. So I'm just putting a little water in the middle, and I'm going to move it around. And I just want it to be like a deliberately like messy kind of, like this. Yeah. Does that make sense? I hope this looks good for you guys. Look at it. Yeah. So we put water in here so that we can move this color around. But what you don't want to do is put this nib, this brush tip directly into that water. It'll ruin your tip, okay? So that's why we're sort of putting it off to the side. And I don't want hard lines from like just coloring on my paper. So that's why I'm doing it this way, in case I didn't say that, but in case you didn't know, that's why I'm doing it this way, because I wanted it to look like I just picked up some watercolor paint and did this, but you can do it with the markers, okay? Now, of course, if you have your Ecoline pot of watercolor ink, and I'll just show it to you, so if you don't have any of these or haven't seen them, you can see. Same as the acrylic ink, it's got that pipette on the side, on the lid, and the tip there, so you can just pick it up, right, and then you just put it down onto your mat or whatever. So this is actual watercolor ink, or liquid watercolor paint, I guess. And it's amazing, and it's very juicy and wonderful, and I highly recommend it if you like watercolor, you like playing, or you just want to, start to use it more. Ecoline has a great line, and those Ecoline is part of Royal Talens as well. So anyway, so that's that. Lots of ways you can do watercolor. And we'll get into that more when we get to the watercolor night too. But anyway, just fun little tips. So now this is all kind of a similar color, right? Similar shade. So I'm gonna get a clean one of these because that one's pretty dirty. And what if I want it to be a little bit less even in the color? I could have done it while I was painting, but I was kind of talking and painting or whatever. You can always pick up some color. So one spot's a little lighter, a little darker, or it adds a little bit more variety. And I kind of just like the way it looks. Okay. So can you see that little bit of difference there? And then I'm going to dry this so that you'll see even more. And what I really also love about this Ecoline is the hard edges, and this technique that we did gives you really interesting patterns and brush marks, kind of. I don't know how to explain it really, but I love the way it looks. So there we go. All right, I'm going to set this aside and let it dry the rest of the way, and I'm going to clean off my station here a little bit, so that we can start stamping these words. So I have more scrap, right? Because we cut up this bigger piece of paper. So let's get out my stamp positioner, because that is super helpful and will be really great to use right now. This is Sizzix registration tool. If you're looking on the Sizzix Studio side of things, it's the same as this. I forget what the name of it is on the other side, but it's the registration tool. So I've got a piece of the sticky grid down. I use mine for a long time. It looks messy and dirty, but it's not. It's totally fine. And that's just the way that I work. So it's no big deal. So I'm putting my paper down. And what did we decide? Okay, there are a bunch of words. Let me go back and look at all of the choices. Sonia had lots of good ideas. Ho, ho, ho. That could be fun. Do you guys like that one? Noel, joy. I want to maybe have a couple of words. We could do ho, ho, ho. Yeah, I like that. We can do that. I don't have exclamation points though, do I? No, but that's okay. We don't need them. We don't need it. So we'll just do this 3 times. Okay, sounds good to me. And what if we do, well, I think I do want to do the outline on top of it, but like sort of offset. So hold on, these have to go close to each other, and I don't want them to be perfectly straight. So one thing about this registration tool, in case you've never used it before, or you're like wondering if you want it or whatever, or if you have it and you know you need tips, this lid, this stamping lid, the lid on the outside should be the etched grid. Okay, can you hear? The inside of the stamping lid, which I'm going to take off the hinge here for a minute, should be the smooth side, okay? Because that is going to make your stamp stick to it better. So just so you know, um, it's important because it won't work otherwise. I'm going to try something, and we might not like this, and we can pick something else if we don't like it. But I'm using my sponge from yesterday. Oops, sorry, I did it off screen, but I just cut off the tip of it, and I'm going to use this ink, and I'm going to just put it right onto, I think I need more. We're going to try it this way and see how it looks. I don't know if it's going to work or not, or if it's going to be good, but you know, as Michelle did yesterday, you got to try stuff, right? You got to try stuff and see how it works. And if you don't like it, well, then you just stamp it again in a different way. No big deal. So that's what we're going to try and see what we get. I don't mind it if it's a little bit distressy, a little painterly kind of. That could be fun. Something different, right? Okay, it's not perfectly stamped. That's why I got this out, because we can just do it again. All right, and it's not as painterly as I thought. It's kind of more just stamping it. All right, we're gonna do it one more time. I need more. Here we go. This sponge, I think, is just soaking up all this paint. Okay. Here we go. One more time. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna do it 2 more times now. So we will, I'm just gonna do it random because, oh, okay, stop it. There we go. I'm just gonna cut these out. I don't want to have to try to make them exactly even. And then we will do the outline. What color should the outline be, you guys? Help me out with that. I think that'll be cute. It could be black. Oh, sorry, I just shook that right up here. Here we go. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more of this ink on here and see what that does for us. I kind of like black for an outline. What do you think? Oh, I like that. Okay, that's good. Yes. All right, and then we'll do one more time. And then I'll do the outline. How we do it on time? We're looking pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, pick it up one more time. It's so worth it because I'm just gonna leave this on the hinge and do this off camera, but you guys know what I'm doing here. It really is worth it to get this out sometimes when you're stamping like this, because it just makes it so much easier and make sure that you are actually successful. All right, I'm going to clean these off because this is acrylic paint, even though it's an ink form, and it's going to stain, but that's okay. You just want to make sure that if you're stamping with any kind of acrylic medium, paint, or ink or whatever, that you're cleaning your stamp off as best you can, because over time, so acrylic is essentially plastic, right? When it dries, it's just plastic. And so over time, it can mess with your stamps. But that said, I don't want to discourage you from stamping with acrylic medium, because it's so much fun and you get really cool effects. And I think you should just do it. But just take care of your stuff and clean it after, and then you'll be fine. Okay. Okay. How we doing? All right. I'm just checking for comments. Here we go. So I'm going to put this back. I'm going to get the outline out. I really don't love packaging. I'm coming up with new packaging for stuff because, man, it's annoying. Okay, here we go. So let's do the outline now. And I think I'm going to do black, unless someone has another option pretty quickly. Otherwise, we're going for it. And you know what I'm going to do now? I'm just going to use this because it's clear and it'll be faster. You can use all the tools. You don't have to just use one all the time. Okay, so there we go. Okay, let's see. Well, actually, I do want it to be over here. Sorry if my head is getting in the way for a second. I don't want this to be right over the top of it. I kind of want to offset a little bit. So I put it where I want it, and then I'm going to pick them both up at the same time with my block. Okay, you could still use your platform here for sure. But I just want to try it another way just to show you different ways. So now they are perfectly placed and they're, you know, in the right spot relation to each other. And it'll still work on here. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So I'm just going to use my black Hero Arts because I do want this to be a little more crisp as just as a way of like finishing it. Okay. This one's a little bit more painty and just not exactly perfect, which is what I wanted. And now this is going to help like clean it up a little bit. I hope that makes sense. Let me lean over the camera a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to go for it. Just don't overthink it. Ah, yes. Do you see? Hold on. I'll bring it up to show you closer. Let me get rid of this lid. 1 second. Yeah, this is a fun way to do this. And here we go. So see how it's not exactly lined up? Sorry, it's not focusing super close, but that's what I wanted to do. I like that. So now I'm going to have to take it off and do this each time because each of these are a little bit different. Okay, here we go. And then this one. And of course, this really only works if these are clear. So, and I made sure they're a little bit off and wonky on purpose. Okay. And then we're going to ink it up again. And whoop. Okay. Here we go. Yes. So cute. Okay. One more time and then we're done. With this part anyway. How we doing? How's everybody doing? Are you creating? If you are, what stamp set did you get out and play with? Maybe even put that in the group so we can see what stamp set you got to relearn about. Okay, here, let me show you. Yay, I think these look fun. I'm so excited to use this. Okay, now we can take this off of here and put this whole platform away. Let me just put it back together because it will be better for me later. Okay. And I'm going to cut like squares around these. I'm not trying to be all precious about it, but I did and already posted. I use a gnome stamp set. Ooh, I love gnomes. I have a Christmas gnome set that I just unpacked the like last week, and I really kind of want to use it. I can't make all of the Christmas things I have, but you know, because I would never finish. There's so much stuff, but they're so much fun and they're so cute. I do love gnomes. They really were pretty popular for a while. I think they sort of are waning a little bit, but oops. But they were very popular. Actually, I have a gnome calendar set that I found too. And I'm going to make that and use it. There we go. We got ho, ho, ho. Let me get rid of my scraps. Okay, I'm loving where this is going. Thank you guys for the great suggestions. Oh, you know what? I've been meaning to ask this too. Did anyone actually get a craft advent calendar this year? And if you did, tell us what you got. And also maybe share in the group like what you got and what you're opening. I don't know. That could be fun too. and maybe use it in your project if you have one, if you have a calendar. All right. Going back to our card. Love this. This is so good. I kind of want something around the edge. I feel like it needs a little something. These are going to go right here. This is so cute. I absolutely love it. I keep saying that, but I really do. I need some pop dots or like some dimensional things. One second. Let me see if they're in this drawer. I don't think there are, but they're right behind me. So let me just grab them. Oh, my avalanche is making me stuck. Okay, I know you're in here. Where are you? Ooh, I see. One second. Okay, very good. There we go. Love it when I don't have to stand up to get more art supplies. Okay, let's see. We'll use these big ones because that works perfectly. So these are just foam dots, you know, double-sided tape. Any brand will do. Oh man, I'm gonna have to climb out of this room. That's really funny. All right, I don't want to put these on just yet though, because I want to put something around the edge just to I don't know, just to add a little something. It needs to be dark, but I don't think I want black. Maybe this blue. What is this? Primary cyan. Maybe ultramarine. This is not quite as dark. That might be nice. Let's see. I just want to do like a little thwacking situation. Oh, let's see. Michelle said I got the Spellbinders advent calendar and we'll post both pics. Oh, great. I would love to see what they have this year. Robin said I was seconds away from Spellbinder, but changed my mind. I have so much. I like that we're using our stash. Yeah, that's nice. It is also nice to see what other people, what advent calendars are out there too. So I have a friend that just started a crystal company, you know, sells like, yeah, crystals and stuff and gems and whatever. And she has a crystal advent calendar, and I'm sort of glad I didn't know ahead of time because I definitely would have bought it, and I probably don't need it. But it's really cool to see what comes out every day, and I love it. Okay, sorry. I'm looking for I'm reaching. I'm trying to get one of these guys. This should work okay. Is this clean? Yes, it is. So I have this just wooden handle with the sponge on the Velcro here. Sonia says, I purchased Tailored Expressions. Oh, I didn't know they had one. That's so great. Day one is a set of dies to make 2 snowmen facing out and up. Day 2 is a set of snowflake dies. Oh, that's nice. So then you could use them together even. Very fun. Okay, so I've got some ink on the sponge here, and I don't know, I'm gonna start by just like doing this sort of thing. Yeah, it's not doing what I want. Okay. Well, I don't know if I like this. Okay, we're gonna be distressy about it, and we're just gonna go with it. It's a little bit darker than I was wanting, but it's not bad. Okay. But I actually think, ooh, okay, it's done. I do like it. But I think I also, after I clean this up, I do want black. But I want a very, very thin layer. You'll see what I'm doing here. Just give me one more second to show you the magic. Okay, let's see. Let's try this. This is my Sharpie creative marker. And I'm kind of doing it on the side. I don't want it to be perfect, but I want it to be thin. So here we go. Yeah, that's good. And it's opaque too, so it's going to give me a little bit of that scratchiness that I'm looking for. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I don't know. Just felt like it needed like a frame around it for some reason. Do you guys like this? What do you think? Oh, did anybody go and get these Sharpie markers after we played with them the other time? Just wondering if, or did you already have them maybe? Do you use them? Curious to see what other people's impressions of them are. I've not heard any bad reviews ever. So just curious. All right, I got a messy table here. I'm gonna have to clean up before tomorrow. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Let's add the letters, the words, I mean, and see how we're looking. Ho, ho, ho. Do, do, do. I feel like they kind of need to be, or I could go across. No, I don't like that. They all need to be on top of each other. I don't like that either. Yeah, they kind of do. Maybe like that. I don't want them in a straight line. I think that's probably fine. So now I'll stick them. What else? Then we're going to stick it to our base. Deciding if there's anything else we need to add. Are we done? I guess we could be done. This is pretty cute. Looks really good, thanks. It's kind of funky. This is definitely a different kind of card. This is not traditional at all, but it's fun. And we got all inky and mixed media-ish. I'm gonna get my tape runner, go right around the edge. Make sure you go right to the edge so that the ends don't curl up on you. A little bit in the middle. There we go. Okay. I have to do this standing up because otherwise I can't see very well. I can't really like position. So sorry for 1 second if it's not on camera very well. There we go. That works. I love the little bit of gold fleck or gold circle. I think, what if we did some gold? We've got some gold here. What if we did gold, whatever this is? It's thicker though. Let's get some water in here, just a tiny bit. There we go. Some splattering. How we doing? Okay. We're almost done, guys. Yay. Oh, perfect timing. Wow, that was amazing. It doesn't feel like an hour went by already, does it? It doesn't to me. It feels like we've been here like 10 or 15 minutes. I'm like, oh man. Ooh, this gold on this, on the turquoise purple. I accidentally put it in the blue, so I gotta reset here. Looks amazing. I'll show you close up. Hopefully the camera will pick it up. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, the turquoise with the gold. Smashing. Smashing. So good. Okay. All right. It just has to dry, but oh, you know what? We should have some gold in the inside too, shouldn't we? We need gold everywhere. It's my opinion. A little bit more. Here, let's do this. Here we go. Do you guys like craft paper? I'm telling you, creating on craft paper is so awesome because somehow it like makes the colors more vivid. I don't know how it works because it's kind of a dark color, but it really does. It makes all the colors so much more vivid. Remember when Dina Wakley had the craft journal, the 6x6 and the bigger one? I must have 4 or 5 of those because I just can't stop creating in them. I'm gonna be so sad when my last one runs out because they don't make them anymore, and it's so good, so good. I love it. Hold on, let me dry the front of this too. I'm almost done with my tag. Wow, it's a miracle. I know, right? It's an hour went by so fast. Seriously, I don't understand. Okay, I think we're done. I really like the way this turned out. I think it's super fun. It's very different, non-traditional. We used my stamp here, and I used some stamps I haven't used in a long time. So that's really fun. We did really fun, like sort of festive and some traditional with some non-traditional colors. And I think it's great. And then the inside is got some nice gold flecks in there, and then empty so you can put whatever sentiment you want. But yeah, this is really fun. Thank you guys so much. Let me flip over so I can say goodnight. This is so much fun. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Let me give you a quick rundown of tomorrow. So there's going to be a new calendar, and I'm real sorry, but my son has a concert on Saturday, and there's some other stuff going on with his school that I need to help with. Um, so I'm going to just change the calendar a little bit, but I'll post it tomorrow. Anyway, Carve December for tomorrow. Our prompt is sun. So get thinking about that. You can interpret it any way you want. It could actually be a sun, or it could be whatever sun makes you think of. Okay. So just be really open and easy about it. And then craft your stash. Prompt for tomorrow is acrylic paint. That's easy. We're already using it. It could be like regular acrylic paint like this. It could be the acrylic ink. It could be anything, any kind of acrylic based medium. Okay. So that'll be fun and nice and easy to do. Maybe I'll try to use some colors I don't normally use. We'll like amp it up a little bit and make it more challenging. So anyway, wonderful. Let me just make sure. Oh, thank you. Yes, it was a great night. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm really loving this. This is fun. It's fun to be with you guys every day too. Is like it's exciting. It's sometimes challenging because December is a busy month, but that's like the point of it, right? December is busy for everyone, no matter what. And I think it's really important to carve out this time for yourself, for us to get together, but also for yourself to just be creative and get messy and get your fingers dirty, you know? So I'm really pleased that you're here with me. Thanks so much for hanging out. If you're watching the replay, just type hashtag replay so I know that you're there. And as always, ask me questions. And I love you guys. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.